Hello and thanks for joining me. I'm out for a ride on my Harley-Davidson today. I'm on my Fat Bob, it's a Dyna Fat Bob. And I've just been to the local Harley-Davidson dealer actually. And my visit there has got me thinking about people who own bikes, but they actually very rarely ride them. And what got me thinking about this was just... there were loads of people in the Harley dealer, wearing biker gear, but there were no bikes outside, just lots of cars parked. So these guys had obviously turned up at the dealer in the cars, but wearing the bike gear. And this seems to be a particular issue with Harley owners, and particularly here in the UK. So many people own a Harley-Davidson, but then they turn up at the dealer or they go to bike events in their car. And it's a lovely day today. It's perfect riding weather today. And so, why are they not on the bikes? These people just don't seem to be interested in actually riding their bikes. And so, of course, I'm wondering why this is the case. Because it doesn't seem to be the same with Japanese bike owners. The people I know who ride Japanese bikes seem to ride them everywhere, all the time, whatever the weather. And so I'm just genuinely interested in this phenomenon and puzzled about it. What do you think? Please tell me if you have an insight into this. I'm genuinely puzzled. If you are a Harley owner who doesn't actually ride their bike very much, then please let me know why that is the case. I mean, I can only speculate, and there's a couple of reasons I think that this is possibly the case. For example, most, but certainly not all the Harley riders I know, have bought very expensive bikes. They're lovely bikes, really beautiful bikes, and they're dripping with chrome and other decorations. And these are bikes that people just don't want to get messed up, and if they do, they're very difficult to clean. And given that the weather is generally quite poor here in the UK, it is difficult to ride your bike frequently and regularly without getting your bike dirty. Therefore, I think that many Harley owners pick their riding days very carefully, and they'll only take their bikes out if it's dry and they think it's going to stay dry, and the bike won't get messed up. So given the unpredictability and variability of the UK weather, this means that riding days are infrequent. A second issue is the profile of the typical Harley owner in the UK. And I'm trying not to offend people here, but I probably will. Most typical, and I emphasize typical because we're not talking all, most typical Harley owners are middle-aged or late middle-aged, to put it politely, and they've either stepped onto a Harley from a sports bike or a European bike or a Jap tourer, and they're returning to biking after a long break due to family and other work commitments. And I think as a result, these Harley owners are just less committed to riding, simply as that. And by that I mean they've bought the bike so that that they can re-establish themselves as a biker, because of the lifestyle and the image, things that go with that, rather than them actually being committed to riding and using their bike on a regular basis. But I've probably going to offend someone by saying that, so hey-ho. Anyway, just my thoughts. Please let me know if you can answer that question for me. Hopefully see you again soon. Ride safe. Bye.